Hey guys, it's Mrs. Wagner. Feeling super allergic today, so not feeling too well. Crazy things happen with my internet. Trying to get this video out to you. I did take the time with your Desmos activity to really try to get a video there. So I'm gonna come over here to your agenda and click there. I actually had some problems with the Desmos activity um, today, but I just want to show you something. There is a video loaded up in Desmos that has each slide going through it. So make sure you look at that video if you don't see it, because that is a good video for you to look at. Going over here and talking about this week, this is your outline for this week. So basically, you're going to look at lines and be able to tell the slope and the y-intercept. We're going to be talking about this y equals mx plus b. Hopefully, you've heard that before. I do have a document that gives you some information. There are some vocabulary words on here, so make sure you look at that. Now, whenever I talk about a linear equation, I always talk about how it starts and how it grows. So you're going to be hearing that from me a lot. The reason why you're going to be hearing about that a lot from me is because I've been teaching for a long time, and it seems like when we get to the word problems, if you remember the start and grow, it helps. Plus, when you get into Algebra 2, exciting stuff, the start and grow works for other things besides just lines. So I kind of have a good viewpoint of what's coming in your math. So that helps a little bit that I've taught the higher maths. Now looking at this, you can see your y-intercept right here is where this blue line hits this y-axis, and that looks like it is at a 3, okay? The positive 3. So I drew an arrow to that. And then we look at slope. So I go up 2 and over 1. So the slope is rise 2 and over 1, and the slope is 2. We can see that in this equation, y equals 2x plus 3, because the m right here is the slope and the b is the y-intercept. So hopefully you've seen that before. The m is always going to be hanging out with the x. So you know I'm silly. So what I usually tell people is that the m is the slope. The slope likes to hang out with its x because it's not on the level, man. It's slanted, right? It's kind of slanted, that slope. It's not on the level, man. Okay, so that's what I tell people. The slope likes to hang out with its x because it's not on the level. It's slanted. Um, it's kind of sly, you know? So that's usually what I say. The slope likes to hang out with its x, and then I say a b, you need to leave alone because you get stung, right? Or you can say a b is something else, but I won't get into that. But a b you want to keep by itself, you want to leave alone. So a b stands alone, it does not have a variable. So that's my kind of silly way for kids to remember y equals mx plus b. And then I give you another example here. So since I'm looking at what's hanging out with its x, it's this 2/3 here. So the 2/3 is the slope, and the -2 stands by itself, right? So the -2 is the y-intercept. So hopefully you've had some exposure to this before. I've given you an overview of what you're learning this week. Please come into Zoom, and hopefully this video will go up soon. The other one took a long time, and hope to see you soon.